Ryan Zimmerman and Bryce Harper hold placards honoring Doug Harris during last year's All-Star Game at Marlins Park. Kelly Gavin Getty Images. After the final out of the fifth inning of Tuesday's All-Star Game at Nationals Park, players will emerge from both dugouts and stand shoulder to shoulder on the field. Fans in the stands will be asked to rise. In lieu of cutting to a commercial break, Fox's cameras will pan around the ballpark and show players, fans, umpires, executives and media members holding customized placards that read "I stand up for" above the name of a loved one who is battling or has battled cancer. By now, it's a familiar sight. This year marks the 10-year anniversary of Major League Baseball's partnership with Stand Up to Cancer, a charitable organization that funds cancer research and treatments. Since MLB's $10 million founding grant in 2008, the league and its 30 teams have donated more than $43 million to SU2C. After the MLB All-Star Game in D.C., these 7 community projects will be its legacy. The first in-game SU2C moment was during Game 3 of the 2009 World Series at Philadelphia's Citizens Bank Park. Between the second and third innings, Katie Couric, Phillies great and cancer survivor John Kruk, and actors Terrence Howard and Minka Kelly encouraged fans in the ballpark and at home to stand up to cancer. A similar moment has been held at every All-Star Game and during one game of the World Series in every year since. The personalized placards were introduced at the 2011 All-Star Game in Phoenix. Last year, Nationals All-Stars Bryce Harper and Ryan Zimmerman held placards in honor of Nationals Vice President of Player Personnel Doug Harris, a blood cancer survivor. At the 2016 All-Star Game at San Diego's Petco Park, Nationals second baseman Daniel Murphy showed support for Mets general manager Sandy Alderson, who decided not to re-sign Murphy the previous offseason. Last month, Alderson, 70, announced that he was stepping down as GM of the Mets following a recurrence of cancer. Daniel Murphy holds up a placard for Sandy Alderson at the 2016 MLB All-Star Game. Via MLB.com, during Game 4 of the World Series in 2013, Red Sox outfielder and one-time National, Johnny Gomez held up 2 placards, one for his high school coach, Bob Leslie, who died of cancer, and the other for 4-year-old Brady Wine, who was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia as a 3-month-old. Gomez hit a 3-run home run the next inning to lead the Red Sox to a 4-2 win that evened the series. It was ironic that in the top of the 6th, this whole place, and all of us, took a moment of silence for the Stand Up to Cancer. "I held 2 signs myself," Gomez said afterward. "It probably got emotional for some people, but there definitely was some angels from up above looking down in the 6th. More than 40,000 placards will be available at stations throughout Nationals Park for fans to personalize at Tuesday's All-Star Game. Read more on the All-Star Game. Bryce Harper and DC fell back in love, at least for one night. Rain threatens Tuesday's All-Star Game and baseball's streak of good weather luck. Redskins Josh Norman, Wizards John Wall outshine Shaq at celebrity softball game at All-Star Game. Bryce Harper wins HR Derby and talks free agency. Max Scherzer wasn't predestined for baseball greatness, but has a hard-earned Hall of Fame case.